And here we go with the final seconds of launch. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. And liftoff. Liftoff of Falcon Heavy and Psyche on a mission to a metal asteroid in deep space to study the building blocks of our planet's inner space.
Vehicles pitching downrange. M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
View there from the onboard camera on the booster. Beautiful shot there as it goes through the clouds.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Over here, Dale, the power telemetry are nominal. We're also looking at the data for all 27 engines.
Falcon is supersonic.
All chamber pressures look good, and Falcon is supersonic now.
Throttling down in preparation for max Q. A moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket.
What will happen here
Max
is
Q.
the side boosters will be at full power, and the center core will be at a reduced power to go through max Q to reduce the pressures on the structure of the launch vehicle.
Coming up in 30 seconds. We'll start getting ready to have those boosters cut off.
Vehicle's looking good, pitching down range. All telemetry looks really good so far, Daryl, as we see a beautiful view of the Falcon Heavy and center core and side boosters there. Data is looking really good.
All 27 engines of the Falcon Heavy putting down 5.1 million pounds of thrust. Standing by now for booster engine cutoff for those side boosters. The center core booster will continue on.
Booster engine cutoff. Side booster separation confirmed.
Great shot there of the side boosters coming off the rocket.
MVAC engine chill has started.
And there we start the chill on stage 2 as we get ready for MECO on the center core. Stage 2 will continue chilling down, making sure the fuel and propellants are flowing through that MVAC, getting ready for ignition.
Those boosters will have 3 burns, 2 re-entry burns and 1 final landing burn before it comes back down at LZ1 and LZ2, landing zone 1 and 2 here at the Cape. Next up is main engine cutoff of that center booster.
Yeah, we should see in about 20 seconds, we should see the booster entry burn, which would be the one engine on both side boosters.
Quite a clear image in space on the right-hand side. We've got clouds overhead on the left, but you can see at the center.
Boosters entry burn startup.
And there we just heard booster entry burn startup is happening. And seeing the entry burn getting ready to go on the side boosters.
Boosters entry burn shutdown.
And there we saw the booster entry burn on one and shutdown. And there we see booster entry burn on the second side booster and shutdown.
Next burn is the final landing burn. And for
TY, NY, FTS is saved.
The call out for transonic. Landing burn is started.
Terminal guidance.
Here it comes.
Powder net one. I'm sure the host desk over there is feeling that really well.
Literally, our monitors were shaking as both those boosters broke the sound barrier.
And we just heard booster landing confirmed, as we see on the screen. Both back landing zone 1 and 2, everything looks great. And then the call out for
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
Phscye 1, Stage 2 engine cutoff. So Daryl, this will put us into that 45-minute coast. Confirmed, as we see on the screen, both back landing zone 1 and 2, everything looks great. And then the call out for
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
Phscye 1.
Let's bring back NASA's Daryl Nail
And back
Nick
ignition,
Wolfman
burn 2.
for the next operational milestones in this mission. Guys, go ahead.
Yeah, and there you just heard it, and you can see it. The engines start for the second time on the second stage of the Falcon Heavy rocket, now flying through space close to the country of Australia. And you can see it there. We've been tracking it all along, watching the fuel get prepped and prepared to restart that engine. Make this burn roughly about 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, this burn's very important to get Phscye on its way. And Daryl, as you said, we've been tracking that, and as throughout that 45-minute coast phase, there have been call-outs for different ground stations that have been used around the United States, or around the world actually, to track this second stage. And you and I have been continuing to watch that telemetry, and this vehicle so far has performed very well today, and looking forward to this final burn to get ready for spacecraft deployment.
Those tracking stations that you mentioned, as we've heard them called out throughout the broadcast, also helpful with bringing us this picture right here, that high definition video pictures from space, which we greatly appreciate seeing and are able to show you exactly what's happening. As the spacecraft approaches the northwest coast of Australia, it will continue flying over the Indian Ocean. We will get ready to end that second burn and then prepare for the big moment, Mick, and that's separation of the Phscye spacecraft.
Yeah, and that's what Jim and I know all his team are excited about. We are too. Great successful on orbit, and get Phscye on its way. And we are so happy to be a partner with JPL and the Phscye team to do that. So very looking forward to that video of separation.
So the burn about to come to an end here in just a few seconds.
And vac shutdown. Phscye payload separation confirmed.
There it is. The Phscye spacecraft going off into deep space.
That is a
2.2 billion mile journey.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, that is an amazing shot right there. It is I'm so excited to see that. Probably not as excited as Jim, who's up at the host desk right now, but